Hi, hello everyone. So today we have new topic, new guests. So we're gonna say welcome, Pial.
Chloe,
Hi.
hey.
So today our topic is about the Buddhism, about the love, the fear. So we're gonna first make small introduction to our friend
Yeah.
Pial.
First of all, I would like to thank my friend Fatih, myself, Pial. I'm from Bangladesh. I'm a master's student in Hubei University of Automotive Technology here in China. Yeah, that's all about it.
Welcome. You are welcome in
Thanks.
this podcast today.
Thank you
We're
very
gonna
much.
enjoy the subjects. I'm really interested about it, and plus I have so many idea. Like, what is the Buddhism
Ah.
exactly? What is the the view? The what is it exactly?
Okay, first of all, I'm not so religious, but
It's okay.
okay.
Just to know like the points.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I'm gonna say something about Buddhism from my own point of view.
Yeah, that's what I want.
Uh, yeah, so Buddhism is a philosophy from
Mm.
my point of view, but it's a spiritual philosophy.
Mm.
So one interesting fact is that in Buddhism, like other religion, in Buddhism we don't have any God concept. Like
Oh.
we don't believe in God. It's not like we don't believe in there is no God, and
But you
either
believe that there is energy, big energy.
you can say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I study a little bit about it. And
Okay.
in the middle of the video, I'm gonna tell you a surprise.
Okay. So, in summary, if I say Buddhism, it's it's a philosophy or it's a religion to
Mm.
make your own self free from desire and free from suffering, because we believe in that all the suffering comes from your desire.
Yeah.
So, to get yourself out of this suffering, you have to finish your desire, because there is a
Mm.
saying that without black there is no white.
That's true.
Right. Yeah. So
Yeah,
without sadness, yeah, sorry, without happiness, there is
there
no
is no
sadness
sadness.
as well.
Exactly. To
Yeah.
feel the
Yeah. Yeah.
happiness.
That's
Yeah,
what I can say right now in one word. Buddhism.
that's good. I like even the way you explain it, make it like more easy to understand.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I wanted to know how to control the fear and how they like the point of the fear of to control it and to make it the point.
I mean, you're asking a guy who have a lot of fear anyway.
It's okay because we all have the fear, but like even like for example, you are married
Yeah.
and we're gonna talk about it, of course, about the love and but like the fear that you're gonna let your family and go and like how you make that decision, like how to control this point
Okay.
exactly.
This is such a wonderful question,
Yeah,
and with when I'm gonna answer these questions, you will get some points about Buddhism as well.
exactly, that's what
And
I'm looking for.
so, as I say, that your sadness, suffering
Mm-hmm.
comes from desire.
That's true.
So, for an example, I'm being apart from my kid and my wife for a long
Yeah.
time, and that's make me sad.
Mm.
Sometimes that's create anxiety and fear in myself that what my kid is doing, right?
That's true.
Whenever my wife is going to any places, I always think like I have some
Yeah.
negative thoughts like, what if there be like a road accident if I lose them?
Mm.
So in Buddhism, there is like different kind of suffering.
Yeah.
So one of the suffering is that when you lose your nearest person. So I take it like this: the world is not permanent,
Mm.
right?
Yeah. So, like a basic idea is like,
Yeah. So you have to accept that the world is not permanent,
mm,
and that's what Buddhism comes into play. That you have to accept the truth of impermanence of this world, because my
mm,
wife will not stay beautiful in the whole entire
mm,
life, not
that's
even
cute
me, because
idea.
when I was 18,
Yeah.
a lot of girls was like crush on me. Now they're not gonna do that, because everything is changed. I'm 28 right now. Next 38.
But still, you are in China. You can enjoy if you want.
No.
But like the way you respect the relation, the love that it's like between you and your wife.
Thanks.
I respect it a
Thanks.
lot.
You can say it's a fear of my wife as well.
Maybe, who knows?
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
But like, do you think the Buddhism let you know the love, what is the meaning of love inside of you? Or like it's just like personal points?
Okay. In layman concepts, I mean, without religions or like in practical life, what we mean love means love between mother and son, love between wife and, mostly we think a romantic love, right? But
that's true.
In Buddhism, a romantic love doesn't exist. It's just a desire. It's a mental and physical desire. You understand?
So it's not connected with love.
It's a kind of love, but it's more like desire. Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
For an example, it's an extreme question.
Hey, it's normally.
Okay, let me take it by myself. For an
Yeah.
example, my wife is holding my hand. My wife is cuddling me.
Yeah.
So, but think about it. The moment if my wife is dead, the moment she's dead, she's a dead body for me. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe for a certain time, I will cry. I will not try to let her go. But when her body will start to decompose, her beauty will fade away. She will be decomposed.
Yeah.
And I myself, I give her a lot of promise. I myself will run away from that situation. So it's her physical existence which make me attracted to her, and it's the reality as part of Buddhism. You can understand it, right?
Yeah, I understand.
So there is a word for this thing. It's called kama. Kama. It's not karma. It's kama. K-A-M-A.
This is another word. Yeah.
Kama it doesn't have an exact translation, but it's mean when you have strong desire for anything, and the most strongest kama is in between a man and woman.
That's understand? True. Yeah, the relationship between the woman and
but the
love is more powerful.
The word love in Buddhism is different. It's the love for having kindness, compassion, forgiving anyone, not keeping hatred towards anyone. This is the love.
Just like to be peaceful with everyone and kind.
Yeah, that's love. That's loving kindness.
That's like give me different view. That's what I was thinking. But you said before, like it's okay to have like open relationship and everything. So how did you decide, like, okay, I'm gonna finish everything and I wanted to be with the one that I really like and love, and to have the kids with her, of course.
Oh yeah.
Because you already have it.
I already have a nice kid.
Yeah, cute.
So I was like, I mean, sometimes it's happened. I started dating with my wife when I was a high school graduate. At that time, I was not able to decide that I'm gonna marry her. I mean, you think
because
about
it, was
very young.
Yeah.
But somehow I find peace in her, like mental peace.
That's cute. They're gonna see how much I'm saying the word of cute. But that's really the kind of relation that you respect. You see the couple that you say, oh, I appreciate the love, I appreciate the person. That's cute.
Because in my concept, I have seen couples who got divorced, and this is really worst thing that can happen for a couple. But in my opinion, why divorce happened? Because there is lack of understanding each other. Communication. Yeah. Ego.
Yeah, that's true. Everyone have the ego, but you need to control it.
That's the biggest enemy I found in myself as well. Because in the first year of my marriage, I had a lot of like heated discussion with my wife, and one day my wife come and said to me that you can't even take my word because for your ego. Just think about it. I thought about it, and I was thinking like that. Oh, I'm a male. I have to dominate my girl. That's why I'm not respecting her. So when you remove your ego, self-respect, there should be self-respect. That's a different thing.
Yeah.
When you remove ego, right, misunderstanding, I think that would be a great relationship, and also controlling yourself to be more loyal.
So, like, what I'm hearing is even her, she give you balance in your life.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm like feeling. Like you support her, and she supports you like in every point.
Actually, she is
And-
supporting me a lot. She is the one. Because of her,
That's
I'm
cute.
here. Now, I'm saying this to you,
Yeah, I know.
not for the
Even-
sake of podcast. This is the truth. Yes,
You
because
already
of her,
see
I'm
it
here.
behind the camera, and no, but the communication. What do you think about it?
It's the communication. It's natural when you have an interest with somebody. You understand?
That's true.
Because you will have a more topic to talk when you're interested with someone.
But the point that I want to really ask you is like not only with your partner, you have communication skills with everyone, and plus of that, he's the monitor. He's the
Not a big
monitor of
deal.
in the university in
Thank you.
international student. So this point, how do you make it happen?
Manage, right?
Yeah, because I see like good points. How do you make the relationship, and how you can like give your idea clean without harmless or something. So I wanted to know how you make it in the beginning, the basic.
This is
how it starts.
This was really tough. I was not a guy who can communicate properly.
That's what I'm looking for. This is the beginning.
This is not inbuilt myself. I made it. I gone through a lot of experience when I was doing job. I really learned from my boss. So the communication, the biggest problem is that in communication you have to sometimes say no. You understand, right?
Yeah.
Because you cannot sweet to everyone.
That's true.
You understand?
Yeah.
So I did a course, actually. It's called Neuro Linguistic Programming, NLP.
Like I did understand you right now.
Yeah. So in that way, there are some certain aspects of your body language and your expression, and also what you're saying. The way you were saying, it's important for communication. You understand?
Yeah, I know.
For an example, if I say, give me that nimen shui, that's more like an order. If I say,
like you wanted to take it.
Can you help me? I'm really thirsty. Then I'm like giving you some contribution. It's not like an order. It's just an example. And in communication, the biggest challenge is making everybody happy.
That's true.
Because there are sometimes you will feel negative people and positive ones. So you have to understand which people you are really letting into your personal space.
And to try to make the balance.
Of course.
Like the way you talk, you need to make the balance.
Of course,
like, even in my way, like I need to think if the word is coming out from my mouth, I need to see if I gonna accept it firstly. If someone say it to me, no or yes, okay, then I say it. I need to think twice, because if you're gonna hurt someone with your words, is more painful that you're gonna hurt him like physically. And maybe you're gonna agree about this point, but
one more thing is very important here is that your perception. Your perception is really, really important, because being, as you've said, being as a study monitor, I had to face a lot of challenge here, because some guy will come and tell me that I'm not gonna go to the class, please give me my attendance, and someone will come and that please put some marks here. So I have to balance everyone at the same time.
In the same time, you need to be like good with everyone and
strict.
Like strict.
Yeah.
Like
be neutral.
How to make it. This is the problem, but it's the way. It's the way to communicate.
I think
the key.
I'm still learning, to be honest.
Yeah, me too. Me too. Don't worry. So the surprise that I was telling in the beginning of the video.
Okay.
Is like I'm writing a book.
Wow.
And the book is talking about the basic point that I'm talking in every podcast.
Oh, okay.
So every podcast have like different view, different like subjects, but in the same time, we see that all the human being we have the same point, like comments. So it's like the fear, the love, the communication.
Anxiety.
So exactly. So we have the negative, the positive, like every human being. So I'm trying this. I'm saying too much because I'm still learning the communication, but in the same time, like to see the and analyze every human being is the point to beginning with yourself. So if you understand yourself, you can understand every person.
That's a big concept
Yeah.
you say.
Yeah.
And
So
you know, this is the basic thing of Buddhism, to see yourself,
exactly.
not find
That's what.
fault to
That's
others.
why you are here. That's why. Because even the idea, when I was like researching about it, I like it. I like the positive points, like to be clean, to be peace, to not harm anything. Like some details that I like is like making yourself peaceful inside. Then you're gonna be peaceful with everyone because the basic point is you. And
Yeah.
then you can affect everyone. Even if someone have negative energy, you can give him the positive. You're gonna be like, oh,
Yeah.
I'm feeling good
Yeah.
today because someone smiled to me, for
Yeah.
example. But if you are like going with today is bad day, I'm gonna ruin everyone day. But this is the
But a funny fact is that doesn't happen with your wife, because when I'm guilty,
that's another thing.
I have to
I'm
say
not
sorry.
married.
When she is guilty, I have to say sorry.
This is the problem of the men. Oh my god.
Anyway, I would like to come to a point.
Yeah.
You just mentioned that the negative and positive thing. I'd like to, for the audience, I would like to give
them the word. That's,
I mean,
you wanna like really to give them, talk with them directly.
Yeah, it's just a concept that I would like to fit in, and a lot of people knows that. In this time of YouTube and social media, we have a concept called positive toxicity, toxic positivity. Like a guy, he's showing like everything is positive. Take
everything
it as
is
a positive.
beautiful.
There is no stress, but without stress, you can't really find peace. Imagine your life without stress.
This point is like a problem for the kids that they didn't understand life exactly what is going. So they see only the good things. Like for example, you are in China, you have a good scholarship, you have a good life,
Yeah, exactly.
you are enjoying. But why you don't see what is under the table? This is
Yeah.
another problem.
Of course, many people
Yeah.
doesn't know about the pros and cons, right? Everyone wants to just go for the, and this is exactly the problem, that we always want the happiness and want the like the good things. We always expect that good things always will happen with us, but in reality, we also have to expect the bad days in our life. We have to accept and go through it.
That's true. Yeah, not to like to see your life is not perfect. And
that's how you feel balance. Imagine you don't have any bad day in your life. That would be a bad thing to you.
Even that's what I'm talking about. If someone, like for example, have money and he have everything, gonna feel like bored. I have nothing to do. I have already everything. But if you are working to your goal, for example, the way that you are working to make it happen is the way where you find the happiness, because you are like suffering, and then you find your goal, like what you really want. Then you're gonna be really happy inside.
Yeah. That's really very important point. You know, like we think that being sometimes selfish is good.
Yeah.
But like we always think about ourselves, right? But did you help anyone in your life? Right? You help. When the person is giving you thanks back, that pleasure is amazing. You can't buy with money.
Yeah.
As a human being, we are social, and in our subconscious mind, when we help someone, it gives us pleasure. But I think we don't recognize that in that manner. You understand?
That's happen even if you give like a gift for someone. You are more happy than the one he's gonna receive the gift. This is
generosity, right?
And even the point of talking like the selfish, I think the love, like you need to love yourself, yes, but just don't show it. Like if you show it like I love myself, this one no, this is too much. But if you like, just you appreciate yourself,
Yeah.
you appreciate every work you do, that's good. But you don't like, nah, I don't work enough, then this is negative. But I'm saying try to see the positive point what you have in your life, in your personality, and just work on the bad things. Even
Yeah.
why I say the fear, or how to you see like the fear in your Buddhism, because even the fear, if you know how to control it, you make it powerful. I fear to go out from Morocco, from it, like for example, for me, I'm I'm a girl and I'm alone. What I gonna do? I just face it and I go. Then I discover a new experience. But if you're gonna stay in yours, the same place, you're gonna never like change or develop yourself. So
Can I share one thing
you
here?
can share
Like
everything you want.
like a practical thing.
Mm,
You know, the biggest anxiety we have is fear of losing something,
that's true.
right?
It's the
Biggest.
biggest one. Exactly the love one.
Loved one. Imagine you have a
Yeah.
BMW outside the airport.
يا ربي إن شاء الله. إن شاء الله. Why
I wish.
not?
I wish.
I wish for both of us in the future.
Yeah. So the moment you have BMW
Mm,
and you will have BMW problems, you understand? You will have
yes.
thinking like, okay, if I lose my car, if my car is deteriorating,
I
if
need
my
to
car
fix
is
this.
fix this,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Imagine when you doesn't have any BMW, and you don't have problem.
Mm,
You understand?
yeah, that's true.
The person who doesn't have anything to lose is the most happiest one.
Mm,
So I'm not saying that you give away everything right now to be happy. No,
mm,
that's not practical. But the
that's
thing
true.
is, in our minds, we have to be like always ready to lose, and this is the last day of our life. If we
Mm.
keep that in our mind, I mean, I'm giving here a speech, but I'm not also used to do it.
It's normal.
Yeah,
We
sometimes
are
I,
just
yeah.
enjoying it. Yeah.
When you like, also in your religion, in Islam,
Mm,
uh, it has been said that always remember your debt.
yeah.
Why is it? It's practical, because the moment you will feel that you have to die,
You
you will
have.
really find
Mm,
peace. That I
exactly.
have to die. What am I doing here?
Exactly. You're gonna not be worried too
Yeah,
much, and in the same time, you're gonna just work for this life and the next life. And maybe you have something to share to like the last
oh.
the last point to say goodbye.
Oh yeah, I mean, the podcast was really nice
Me
and the
too. I
topic
enjoy it
was
a lot.
really valuable. The topic is really
Thank
valuable,
you.
and I really thank you to just call me. Like, I'd never been a podcast. I'm so happy that you invited me here. Anyway, what I
Why not? We're gonna make another episode in the future.
let's
Inshallah.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
So the thing is, I want to give a message is that, like, don't worry. That's the one message.
Mm,
Don't worry,
don't worry.
because our worry and happiness, nothing exists forever.
That's true because it's just temporarily.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
temporary.
So we're gonna say bye bye,
Yeah.
and if you finish till now, please comment with. But we are wearing like green. Why not
Yeah.
green hearts? Okay, green hearts today. So if you like this episode, please like, share, subscribe, and thank you for your watching. Bye
Bye.
bye. Okay,
You see, I just talk natural.
that's good.